Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. Do you want to see something really funny? Yeah, of course you do. Check this out. It's not the KV-2 that's funny, it's the matchmaking that the KV-2 has. KV-2 is a tier 6 heavy tank. This is a tier 9 battle. This is Quintenio 1998. I'm almost certainly mispronouncing his name. I believe he's Dutch. And for some bizarre reason, he's platooned up with an E75. This is not the worst matchmaking he could have had. This could have been a tier 10 battle. But, well, it's the KV-2. By the way, don't expect any kind of serious commentary for this particular match. I'm pretty much just going to be laughing my ass off from start to finish. KV-2, Tier 9 battle, Paris map. KV-2 does not care. KV-2 is the strongest of strong tanks. And while we can sit here laughing about this failed platooning that has managed to drag a tier 6 heavy into a tier 9 battle on a city map, let us not forget that it wasn't that long ago when this was just the regular matchmaking for a tier 6 heavy tank. Tier 6 heavies used to get into tier 9 games all the time. There used to be a 3-tier matchmaking spread. Now you'd think, as a tier 6 heavy in a tier 9 match, he'd be taking it slow and easy. But Quint's having none of that. He's actually getting stuck in. This AMX has got a serious death wish. He's sitting there thinking, it's only a KV-2. Look at that. Did he really just reverse out sideways in front of the KV-2? Oh, he's so dead. Yep, the Bulldog finished him off. So, yeah, okay, first blood to Quint in the KV-2. And he's not going to be hanging around at the back in this game. Tier 6 in a tier 9 match or not, he's got the taste of blood in his mouth now, and he's thirsty for more. He is a killing machine, ready to eat his own guts and ask for seconds. Wait until you see what he does to the tier 9s. Oh, this match was glorious. The thing is, you have to understand that if you're in a tier 6 in this kind of matchmaking, everybody sees you and they stop what they're doing and turn their guns around to fire at you because you're an easy kill. Well, you're an easy kill if you're in a tank that isn't the KV-2. There's a T-54 down there. We're just going to do some strong Soviet side scraping around a corner of building. Hold still, Mr. T-54. I think he's just noticed that there's a KV-2 pointing his gun at him. He snaps a shot, it misses. KV-2 strikes again, but then, oh, yep, this is what happens when you're getting shot at as a tier 6 in a tier 9 battle. One shot, third of your health gone. Now this KV-4 is also a strong Soviet tank, but apparently he didn't get the memo about keeping the front of his armour angled towards the enemy, so he takes one in the side, and he's been a bit of a pain in the ass here, but now he's out of the way. T-44 sighted, don't bother aiming, because aiming is for capitalist decadence. T-44 deleted. KV-2. When you absolutely definitely have to kill everything without bothering to aim, accept no substitutes. Now that T-54 is still sitting at the end of that road and he's just waiting for Quint to show himself, but he's so intent on looking this way he hasn't spotted the E-50 that's just popped up behind him and has given him a vigorous helping of surprise butt sex. The T-54 is down. Everybody's closing in on the T-30 now. T-30, very, very nasty machine. Big gun, lots of damage. But he's facing the other way. This gun be good. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now let him have it. Kill number 2. A T-44 and a T-30. That's a tier 9, isn't it? Yes, I do believe it is. And he's not done yet. Plenty more tier 9s for him to feast on. Now, this KV-4, as you can see, is going to continue to be a colossal pain in the arse. Quint's just had his tracks blown off, and that is a Foch tier 9 tank destroyer. with a 120mm gun, which bounces harmlessly off the side of KV2's very strong stellinium turret. To be fair though, looking at it from the KV4's perspective as he pulls back and kills the KV3, he's probably feeling a bit frustrated by this fail-platooned Tier 6 heavy who's hogging the corner and preventing him from effectively angling around it, but Quint doesn't care. His corner, he saw it first, it's his. He's busy putting shots into the Su-122-54, yet another Tier 9 tank destroyer. And don't forget, this howitzer fires high explosive ammunition, so he's not just doing damage, he's knocking out modules, he's incapacitating crew, he's basically making that guy really, really angry, and when you're angry, you make mistakes. Like that one. Didn't wait until he pulled back enough to get a shot into the front of the tank, and instead fired it into the tracks. And what do strong Soviet tracks do? They chew up 122mm shells and spit them out, and now he's going to start pissing off the Foch. How do you know he's pissed off the Foch, Jingles? Well, I heard critical hit there, and they're still shooting past this corner and trying to kill Quint, rather than all of the tanks that are swarming around them. The Foch is down, the Su-122-54 is down, that just leaves the Jagdpanther to watch this shot. Holy shit, did you see that? Let's rewind and watch that in slow motion. Alright, we're back on the corner. The Foch has just gone down. He's reloading. He's looking for the kill on the Su-122-54. No, kill denied. Just the Jagdpanther 2, but he's right behind the wreck of the Foch. 0.6 accuracy and a 4-second aiming time. He's having to aim underneath the chassis of the Foch. And look at that. I wouldn't have risked taking that shot in a Jagdtiger. But in the KV2, anything is possible. So, how do you think Quint did in his very strong Russian tank? Well, he did get an ace tanker badge, no big surprise there. Do you think he finished first on damage done? No, of course he didn't. He's a Tier 6 in a Tier 9 battle. He did finish third on damage done, though. And I don't mean third on his team. I mean third out of all 30 tanks taking part in that battle. And he wasn't that far behind second place. He was, however, in the #1 spot as far as base experience is concerned. And by far. Look at that. Holy shit. Quint, thank you so much for sending that replay in. The second I saw this game, I knew I had to put it up onto YouTube. That, especially that final shot against the Jagdpanther 2, that was the stuff of legends. And yet, remember, you guys complaining about the current matchmaker in World of Tanks, you don't know how well off you are. This used to be the matchmaker for Tier 6 heavies. A 3-tier matchmaking spread. Now, I'm not suggesting for a second that we go back to the bad old days when KV2s used to have to pull games like this out of their arse every 3 or 4 matches, but, well, it was nice to watch and be reminded of what things were like in the bad old days so we can appreciate the current matchmaker just a little bit. Anyway, that's it for today, folks. Quint, once again, thank you so much for sending that replay in. The second I saw the game, I knew it had to go up onto YouTube. I apologise for the shorter than you're accustomed to length of the video today, but I'm currently trying to pump out as many videos as possible to prep for Comic-Con this weekend, because I'm going to be at Comic-Con leaving Thursday, Comic-Con Friday and Saturday, home on Saturday night, which basically means that today, when I'm doing this video, Wednesday, I have to do a video for Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So I'm in crunch time. Nevertheless, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.